Bitcoin has crossed $1 trillion in market capitalization. The cryptocurrency has been through ups and downs quite literally, from merely $327 in 2015 to over $64,000, and then to as low as $16,000, and now at $51,000. We decode the volatile story of Bitcoin and tell you what's aiding the rally this month. Let's dive in. The rally in Bitcoin in the last 1 week has put investors' faith back into cryptocurrencies. The coin has crossed $1 trillion in market capitalization once again. What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a digital or virtual currency that operates on a decentralized network called blockchain. Introduced in 2009 by anonymous persons using the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto, Bitcoin is not controlled by any central authorities. It relies on a distributed ledger system where transactions are recorded and verified by network participants known as miners. Transactions are recorded in a public ledger called blockchain, which is maintained by a network of computers around the world. Now, the Bitcoin's rally can be attributed to two things. One, the US regulator approving 11 spot Bitcoin ETFs after rejecting several applications from crypto asset managers. And second is the Bitcoin halving event scheduled later this year. Let's look at these two factors one by one, starting with what are spot Bitcoin ETFs. A spot Bitcoin ETF is an investment instrument that allows investors to directly invest in Bitcoin as an underlying asset. Earlier, futures ETFs were in place where investors could invest in derivative contracts based on their prices. The best thing about this is that spot ETFs is a regulated way for mainstream investors to invest in their digital currency. However, management fees and brokerage commissions are still applying on these spot ETFs. These ETFs could have a larger expense than other funds because of the cost associated with securing and trading the cryptocurrency. Now, how do Bitcoin ETFs work? The ETF buys Bitcoins from other holders or through authorized crypto exchanges. The tokens are then stored in a digital wallet using several layers of security. Then ETF issues shares corresponding to set number of Bitcoins it holds, and then the shares are available for public trading on traditional stock exchanges. The ETF shares track the price of Bitcoins as closely as possible, and the ETF occasionally rebalances holdings by buying or selling these tokens. For investors and traders, buying spot Bitcoin ETF is just like buying shares in any other ETF or security. Now let's understand Bitcoin halving. The next Bitcoin halving is scheduled to take place in the middle of 2024 around April. It is one of the most significant events of Bitcoin when the mining reward is reduced to half. Confusing? Let me explain in simpler terms. All Bitcoin transactions are registered in a blockchain, and the people who mine these Bitcoins are called Bitcoin miners. Now, to add these transactions, miners solve a complex math. Once the puzzle is solved, the winning miner gets to add a block or a transaction to the blockchain. In about 10 minutes, another puzzle is put out. For all this, winning miners get a reward, which is Bitcoins. After every 210,000 blocks, roughly after every 4 years, halving event takes place. As of now, the reward is 6.25 new Bitcoins per block. Following the next event, the reward will decline to 3.125 Bitcoins per block. The event will take place till the last 21 million Bitcoins are mined. Historically, around these events, the prices of Bitcoins have gone up. In November 2012, when the first halving event occurred, Bitcoin's price rose from $12 to over $1,000 within a year. In 2016, it triggered a similar phenomena, Bitcoin going from $650 to around $20,000 in 18 months. In 2020, it reached an all-time high exceeding $29,000 by year end. So will the momentum sustain? As per analysts, the projected influx of billions of dollars into Bitcoin ETFs upon initial trading is expected to exert substantial upward pressure on prices. This will solidify Bitcoin's position as a legitimate asset class. With factors like these, some analysts seem optimistic, while some say that there may be a correction before the Bitcoin prices going back up high. For more such news and views, keep watching ET Now.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.